Please state your name for the record.
Nick Rosati.
And what room are you reviewing today?
I'm going to be reviewing Sherlock's Unsolved Mysteries from Sherlock's Escape Games in Cold Springs, Kentucky.
I see. And so to start off, how would you rate the puzzles and technology in this room as compared to previous rooms that you've done?
I would say the puzzles and technology get a rather low score in this room. There wasn't anything spectacular about the technology in this room. They tried to be good, but their puzzles didn't actually work. So you can't give them points for trying if their puzzles don't actually work.
All right, I would agree with that. How would you rate the decoration, theme, and immersiveness of this room as compared to past rooms you've done?
I mean, it's a Sherlock Holmes room. It's basically the standard escape room that everybody has. I wouldn't say it's even in the top half of Sherlock rooms I've done as far as decoration stuff goes. It's basically just an office with a little bit of Sherlock things here and there. I wouldn't say it was very good.
And the immersion was lacking when the game master had to enter the room twice to kick things that were broken?
Multiple times. Even though he tried to stay in character, it kind of ruined it.
The difficulty, would you say it was too easy, too hard, or about right?
So this is a hard question to answer. So let's start off by saying we did not escape from this room. And I don't think that's our fault.
I would agree.
The puzzles, I wouldn't say were hard, but they are hard to complete when they don't function. Without giving away too much, there's a puzzle that absolutely just did not work. The game master had to come in after watching us try for 5 minutes to solve this puzzle to do it himself. He himself could not make it work. And so we had to hit the button that was like the emergency button to release whatever the puzzle was supposed to release. So was it difficult? Yeah, because the puzzles didn't work. But the puzzles that did work weren't that hard.
All right. How would you rate your overall enjoyment of the room?
Very low. There were the puzzles that did work. Apparently, you were able to solve them too fast, and that made it so the puzzles weren't complete. If you ever had a nightmare about a British person screaming at you, "Oh, I'm sorry, you don't know where Sherlock is," about 10 times at you, repeating every time you touch this puzzle, don't go to this room, because that's basically all that happens.
Can I assume that you would not recommend it to other people?
Absolutely would not.
How would you rate your performance in this room?
I think I did okay on the puzzles we were able to solve. I was the one who was always guilty of trying to solve too fast, which was apparently a big no-no in this room. So you can knock some points off of my score for that, but I thought I did, it wasn't my best performance, but I thought I did okay.
And how would you rate your partner's performances in this room?
Oh, God, my partners. I would say they performed well. You were one of my partners. I think you probably did better than I did in this room. And the other person...
No one was doing well in this room.
Yeah, that's true. And the other person who was with us, I would say was doing a okay job.
All right. And final question. Without giving away any specifics, what advice would you give to future room solvers to increase their chances of success in this room?
Don't even go. Just don't go.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.